Welcome to Stirring Up Talk with Gecko Hospitality, the podcast where hospitality experts meets real-world success. All right, hi, Kaitlyn and Ben. I wanted to
Hi.
say thank you for coming and just doing a quick little interview and a little chat. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah. My name's Kaitlyn McGibbon. I'm just turned 22 and I live in Glasgow. I work at the AC Marriott a restaurant called Hazel. I've been a CDP there for about 9 months now, and I'm really enjoying it. And I'm really excited for this opportunity. I'm really hoping that it's gonna really change my kind of mindset with my career and really help me elevate kind of the skills I've already got.
Wow, that's amazing. How about you, Ben?
I'm Ben from Scotland as well. I live in Glasgow. I work at Cameron House, which is a hotel in Loch Lomond. I kind of work across 5 different restaurants there, all different styles of cooking, different kind of cultures. I'm hoping this experience will kind of open my eyes to more different cultures and bringing different skill sets into the kitchens. I'm also 21. I've been a CDP for about a year now and been at Cameron House since I was 15. So been working there a long time, worked myself up from apprentice all the way to CDP so far. And yeah, just hoping this experience will really open my horizon and help me learn a lot more.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity for you guys.
Yeah.
So we're going to kind of go into some general questions for you guys and what you're most looking forward to. So what made you both apply to Hit Scotland Scholarship, and what are you looking forward to most about this opportunity?
What made me apply to Hit Scotland Scholarship was I'd kind of seen them posted all over my social media, and I went to City of Glasgow College where one of my lecturers actually won the Andrew Fairley Award. So I kind of knew about them, but I wasn't overly sure on how to apply. My HR department actually came up to me and said that this would be a great opportunity for me, and I kind of applied not knowing what would happen or go forward, completely unexpecting me actually managing to win the scholarship. So it's been a complete whirlwind for me. I never even thought that I would get the chance to apply, never mind win it and be here. So yeah, it's pretty incredible.
It is incredible.
Really just the scholarship got shown to me at work. I came back from my holiday and there was only a week left of the application. So I just thought, I'll put it in, but don't really expect anything. But after reading about it all and doing my first interview, it was just like it was an amazing opportunity and I couldn't wait to come across here. And I just thought this will just be probably the best thing I'll ever do and it will further my career. And I'm so glad that it did get shown to me.
Absolutely. This will for sure further your guys' career. And how did your family and friends or colleagues react to this amazing opportunity for you guys?
They weren't shocked, to be honest. They knew that I was capable of getting it, which was a really nice compliment because I just didn't believe that I would get it across the whole of Scotland. So they were very, very proud of me. And my mum was completely in awe. She was actually out in London when I won, so she said she would have a glass of wine for me while I was working. So that was nice of her. But yeah, everyone was very, very proud of me. I'm feeling very, very grateful.
Yeah.
The same. I think everyone that I work with kind of thought he can really do this, and I was the same. Like, there's no chance of me getting this, but at least I put my name forward. But yeah, it was. I think my whole family were really proud. They've all got a hospitality background, so getting to experience something like this is really something that they should have experienced but never got the chance to. So it's kind of like I'm doing it for them as well, and which is a really nice thing. But yeah, everyone was just really proud, and I think they expected me to get it, but I had no idea that I was going to get this far.
You guys must feel overwhelmed, exciting that this opportunity landed in your lap, especially then you applied like within a week. That's like wild.
My application went in, I think, 2 hours before the deadline, so I left it really late.
Yeah, you cut it real short and it landed right in your lap.
Yeah.
I think I was actually writing my application at like 11:45 at night, thinking I need to get this done before the application shuts. So.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness. And how has your experience in professional cookery program in Scotland prepared you for this opportunity?
At my current job, this was my first 9 months of being a CDP. I was a commie chef beforehand. So this job has really taught me that I am capable of running a section and that I'm capable of being a leader in the kitchen and working my way through all the sections. Pretty capable at doing most sections in the kitchen. So it kind of showed me that, you know, I am capable and I have got a lot to give. So being awarded the scholarship kind of just put that into stone for me, actually showing that I have accomplished a lot from being at this job, and that this is kind of like the prize for, you know, doing so well.
Yeah, this is a huge accomplishment for both of you.
Yeah, thank you.
I think with the college that I did in Scotland, I think it taught me a lot of basics, and it kind of just, it gave me the foundations to build on everything. I don't really have to think about anything anymore because I've got them foundations built into me. So from the day that I started at that college, I think it's just helped me build up and obviously get me to where I am now. I don't think without that, I don't think I would have had any chance of being here. So it's gave me a good foundation.
Good. And looking back, are there any mentors or lessons that you're especially excited to carry forward in Boulder?
My current head chef at my work is French traditionally trained. For him, me winning this was massive for him, just because his dad was brought up around the French traditional cookery, and it means a lot to him personally. So for me to do this just means a lot to him. You know, he's really helped me out throughout most of my career. He was my first ever head chef when I was a commie, so he has been such a mentor for me. So I would say that he would be the most proud that I've got this, especially under him at this job currently.
Yeah, of course. I'm sure he's like so excited to see all your pictures and all your work too.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same. The people that are above me in work that I've worked with for the last 5 years, they're all French classically trained. I've gone into that a little bit, but coming to a school like this where it's all about it and going to learn so much, I think is probably the best place that I could be to learn that style of cooking.
Yeah. So we're going to kind of move topics a little bit and talk about the training program.
Yeah.
What are you most looking forward to learning at the Auguste Escoffier School of Culinary Arts in Boulder?
I would say probably for both of us would be the farm to table experience.
Yeah.
I think that's just something that is kind of, you can't find that anywhere really except for here. It's very, you know, shone on here, especially with like sustainability and sourcing very close by. So I think we're both really excited to kind of get out there and do that. I know that we were talking that we both really like doing both. I think we both wanted to do a mixture of like patisserie and like culinary essentials. So I know for me, I've kind of like mixed into both of them, which I'm really excited to do.
Yeah.
Definitely the farm to table experience will be the number one thing for me. It's something that I've looked for in Scotland and it's very hard to come by. I'm big on sustainability, my work is, so finding ways that we can make the most out of every product and learning about that and using every single thing that you can is a big thing for me. I've also applied for or gone into a few of the classes with like patisserie and breads and stuff. It's something I've never experienced before. Wanted to kind of expand my skill set, so I'm really excited to try that as well.
It looks amazing, the farm to table. You guys are going to have so much fun.
Yeah, it looks incredible.
Amazing. And how do you think this training will feel different compared to your previous experience in Scotland?
I think linking to that previous question with the farm to table, it's just so hard to come by in Scotland. I went to City of Glasgow College and did my HND, and there was kind of nothing like that there. I learned so much there, and it gave me a really good base. I think coming to this school and having the different topics and the farm to table being one of the major ones, it's just going to bring so much more outer knowledge to me and really be able to build on the skills that, you know, I've got already, and to just really, you know, expand on them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be a totally different culture here, and people have been brought up differently, and no kitchen is the same and no recipe is the same. So these who we're getting taught by are going to have so many different methods and things to teach us. So I'm really excited just to see from their eyes and what they've been brought up on, and it's just going to be a completely different experience because it's so different over here.
Yeah, it's even the way we like. I feel like the communication is going to be different too.
Yeah.
In the kitchen for you guys.
I think even just with what we've experienced in the last 24 hours when we've been walking around the streets, and it's just completely different vibes. We feel like everybody is so nice here. Not saying that people in Scotland are not nice, obviously, but it's just like they're willing to do that extra thing to help. And especially this hotel is just really gone above and beyond for us. I think we
Yeah.
feel like we've been treated like royalty here.
Yeah.
Like, it's been amazing. So I think it's going to be really cool to kind of see that within the school and how different they are.
Yeah. Well, I'm so glad to hear that. That's amazing. So this program includes activities like whole animal butchery and farm to table experience. Which part of the training are you most looking forward to and why?
I've done quite a lot of like pastry work, and I've been learning a lot more on like the butchery and meat side of things at my work at the moment. So I'd really like to, you know, indulge myself into that a little bit more. I quite like all the butchery and seeing, you know, what kind of pieces you can get from it and what you can really do with a lot of the parts of the animal. You can use the whole animal, and the same with so much produce here. So I'm really excited to learn a little bit more into that.
Yeah.
The butchery side of things is a big thing for me. I work on the meat section in my work, so knowing how all the product gets to us the way it is a big thing for me. And if I can change that and we can get in bigger cuts of meat that we have to work on, that is better for sustainability. It'll be cheaper for our company and be able to use a lot more and take advantage of like getting bigger cuts of meat in, and it will feel more of an achievement to me if I've made this thing and it's going out. It won't just be this has been bought in the way it is. It's really going to be a big thing for me to be able to bring across to Scotland.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. And is there any part you expect will push out of your comfort zone in a good way?
I think for me, just being in the different culture, kind of not knowing what to expect. I know for both of us, we were both in education a long time ago. I mean, I was 2 years ago, maybe in education. You were.
It's been about 5 years since I was in education.
Yeah, I think it's going to be just strange going back into kind of like a educational space with students that will also be learning alongside us. But I think it will be great to kind of learn how they learn, and you know, you got to be uncomfortable to learn new things. So I think we're both really looking forward to that.
Yeah, definitely. Just the whole kind of pastry side of things as well. I've pushed myself out. I've put myself on courses for that, as I've always wanted to learn. But just what Kaitlyn said, the whole culture is different and the people are different, and having to adapt to that so quickly. We've only been here a day, so it's going to be really good, but could be tough.
It's going to be a really busy week for you guys. Yeah. You guys are going to expand your knowledge so much.
As a chef de partie, it's kind of my job to oversee the younger members of the team and the less experienced. So having that will help me to show them things that I'm learning at the same time. So me learning and them learning, it'll just be a great opportunity, and hopefully that they'll get the feel for it as well and want a career in it the same as I have. So I hope that's what it brings to it.
Yeah, that's what it's about. And so we're going to kind of shift into career and aspirations. These are kind of separate questions, some for Kaitlyn and some for you, Ben.
Okay.
So let's start with Kaitlyn. You've shown strong interest in pastry and kitchen leadership. What are you most looking forward to developing in those areas during and after the program?
I'm probably most looking forward to developing in learning a very good base of French traditional patisserie. I know that I've got a lot of experience within pastry, and I find it very easy to come by. Not saying it's easy, but I flow with it quite well. French traditional pastry is kind of the baseline of every pastry. So I think it's going to be really good to get that baseline, and then I can just kind of develop on that more and more, which is going to be really, really great. Especially like going into like leadership as well. It'll give me a lot more confidence in knowing that I do know that skill, and I know it from learning it at an amazing school that has that baseline. So bringing that back into, you know, my career, my work in the future, it will be really amazing, because I'll know that I've got a really good level of knowledge from this.
Absolutely. And do you see yourself specializing in pastry long-term or balancing it with broader kitchen leadership?
My kind of end goal for my career is I really want to kind of work up to being a private chef, or working on kind of yachts, or kind of like training specifically for like private chefs for athletes. So for me, I want to get quite a broad learning experience with having pastry being really strong, but also having every other aspect being really strong as well. But I think since I've fallen into having such a good level of pastry knowledge, it'd be good to just get that really strong and then kind of learn from there with other aspects.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's going to get you very far.
Yeah.
And for Ben, With your focus on classical French cuisine and sustainable sourcing, what are you looking forward to refining through this training?
So I think with a school that's the foundations are built on what I've already learned, I think it will just be amazing to expand that, and the sustainability side of things, the farm to table will be massive for that. Like I said earlier, there's no other place where I've been able to do anything like this. So I think that will be such like a once in a lifetime opportunity for me to bring that into Scotland, and just it's going to be amazing, hopefully.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more with you. And are there any French techniques or philosophies you're eager to sharpen?
That's a good question. I'm not overly sure. I think just with going to this school and just kind of learning about all the essentials within French traditional cooking is just going to be massive. There's not really any specific thing that I've kind of got in my head that would, be something I'm looking into. I think learning about all of these base levels of it and then kind of learning more into it and then elevating that, I think will be exactly what I'm kind of looking for.
Yeah,
I'm the same. I've kind of learned the foundations, and this place is going to be the best place to bring up my skill set. So I'm just really looking forward to seeing what I can expand on and how the basics that I've learned, how to bring them up a level.
yeah, for sure, absolutely. And so now we're going to kind of shift gears again. We're going to go into the broader impact. What are you most looking forward to about serving as an Escoffier Global Ambassador after completing the program?
I'm most looking forward to bringing kind of a little bit more publicity for the school and for what they've kind of given me, especially with Hit Scotland. I can't wait to be able to tell future employers or future people that I work with that I've done this scholarship and it was amazing, and that they should definitely look into doing something like that, or looking into the school and learning all this French basics. I think it's going to be a great thing to have on my CV and to bring into my teams within the future when I'm working with new people.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be an amazing thing to have on my CV. I think when I go back home and if I look for other jobs or anything like that, having that on my CV will be like a wow, he's done that. And just to tell people about what we've done over here.
This is going to be a wow factor for you guys.
Yeah, 100%.
And how do you plan to share your experience with other young chefs in Scotland?
I think just from coming back home to Scotland, I've got a few commies in my work that are so excited for me to be doing this and excited for me to come back and share what I've experienced out here, especially with having access to that online kind of learning as well, kind of sharing that with them so that they kind of get maybe a bit of an insight to what we experienced over here. I think that will be amazing, especially with future jobs and future places where I work. Just bringing that kind of knowledge into that workspace will be massive.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think really going back to the butchery side of things, that'll be a huge thing to take home and even teach people that are above me that have never done anything like this, and we can learn everything together and we can maybe change the ways that we work in our kitchen. And yeah, the learning platform will be a really good thing to have. So if we do have quieter days, we can sit down, we can look through this together, and we can just try new things, which is a big part of chefing. I think a lot of places aren't big on trying new things. Getting that mentality in of let's learn will be a big thing, and I think this will really help.
Yeah, for sure. And how do you think this experience will shape your long-term career goals?
I think it will shape our long-term career goals by just giving a really good foundation of knowledge. We already have a good foundation of it, but there's always more to learn in the kitchen. You can never stop learning. Every day is a school day. So I think taking this experience and really embracing it is going to be amazing to bring on and to take back to just share with everybody that would like to learn about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And what advice would you give to other young chefs?
Advice I would give is to just don't give up. Just keep learning, be curious, ask questions. There's never too many questions. Me as a commie, I was very annoying. I was very asking questions, sticking my nose where I didn't need to be. I would always just go up to the pass and just kind of watch them plate or annoy the sous chefs. And I think that's why it's kind of, fast-tracked my career a little bit. I've only been a CDP for 9 months, but I feel like I'm already ready to, take the next step, become a junior sous. It's what I would love to do. So I just feel like if you're constantly curious, then you will just constantly learn at a higher pace and take all of it in.
I couldn't agree more with that statement.
Yeah, I would just say that just put yourself into things that you think you'll never get. Like, we've both done that. Both thought there's no chance of us getting anything to do with this. So any opportunity that pops up, just go for it. If you're not successful, it's fine, you've tried, but just apply yourself to everything that you can, and
For sure.
you will get an end goal eventually. Like, this is a huge thing for me, Kaitlyn. We both thought we weren't getting here, we're here now, so it just shows, just do what you can and just
100%.
apply yourself.
This industry is so sharky as well, so you kind of just need to look after yourself.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we've both learned from, you know, working in hard kitchens, is you've just got to put yourself on the line, and if you get it, it's great, and if you don't, you try again.
Yeah.
It shows your guys' hard work and determination as well.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
really have to be persistent.
Absolutely, yeah. And would you say there's specific steps or resource you recommend to help young chefs like yourself to stand out in the kitchen?
I think definitely going through some form of education is a good thing. It kind of sets, it's less of a stressful environment to start off with. You're kind of calm learning. You've got a lot of time, so when you do go into a kitchen, you're not like a deer in headlights. You know what you're doing. I mean,
Yeah.
I wish I did that. I went straight into a kitchen and it was like, wow, you're walking straight into doing a service. So maybe going into education first would definitely be a good thing to do.
Yeah, I would agree with Ben. I went into college before I went into a kitchen, so my experience of being a commie was a little bit easier, I would say, just because I was used to kind of the techniques in some environments, and I did find that I knew more base knowledge than some of the CDPs that were in my job when I was first a commie. Just with what you learn in college, a lot about breads, fermentation, you know, stock, soups, pickles. You learn all of the basics on that I brought into my job as a commie, and it did open my eyes just to see that, you know, just because you're a commie at that starting level doesn't mean you don't have knowledge if you've, you know, been in education before.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that you both have such different start. Like, you started with education and you're like, I'm going to dive right into it.
Yeah.
And so we're going to start talking about culture exchange.
Scotland is so different compared to here. Like, everything is so different. Like, even walking down the street is completely different to what it would be in Scotland. So really, I'm not sure what we're going to walk into here, like how it's going to be. If it's the same as everyone's been already, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
But in Scotland, it's maybe a little bit more hostile and people aren't as open. So maybe learning something from this.
What are you looking forward to learning from Boulder's food scene, especially its focus on sustainability and seasonality?
I'm excited to kind of learn what produce is in season right now and how we're going to use that at the school, and then kind of learning about seasonality within other produce and then bringing that back to Scotland and kind of making that into the work that we're at just now. I know my chef, he has so many menu ideas, and I would love to, you know, help him with the menus, and I think learning a little bit more about seasonality and produce would be great to know, to take back and kind of bring that into our menu and showcase what we've learned here.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, I'm really the same. Our menus are all based off seasonality. They change every few months. So learning what's in season here, I can bring that back and maybe integrate some of the things that I've learned here onto our menus that are going to change in a few weeks. Learning about different produce that maybe we've not thought of before could make a whole new dish on the menu, which is something I'm really excited for because we're really focused on seasonality and sustainability.
Yeah. And to wrap everything up, looking ahead, how do you see yourself staying connected with Gecko and Hit Scotland after this program?
I think whenever I go into my next job or whatever path I kind of take in my career next, knowing that I've got this connection with Gecko and the school and Hit Scotland, how they've helped me kind of push my career in the path that I'm really wanting it to go, I think I'll always bring it back to that and, you know, kind of publicize how much that has helped me push in my career, and especially with all the learning availability online, bringing that through as well. It's going to be a great impact into my career, and I'll forever be grateful for it.
Yeah.
My workplace are really, really tied together with Hit Scotland. a lot of the charity events that Hit Scotland do, people from my work go and help out at them or attend them, and I think it's really opened my eyes to how much that they do, and I would love to go along and start helping more, and because they've done so much for me. So it's really just opened my eyes to how much good work they do, and hopefully that I can be a part of that now that I've just kind of opened my eyes to it.
Yeah, well, that's amazing, Kaitlyn and Ben. And from me and my rest of my colleagues at Gecko, we wanted to say thank you so much for taking this little time that you have on your Sunday to just talk with me. It was amazing.
Yeah, we'd like to thank you so much as well.
Yeah.
We are both so unbelievably grateful for this opportunity. I think that this is just, it already is life-changing. I know just being in America alone is a massive experience for both of us, and we've not even approached the school yet. So I think it's just going to be an incredible week, and I'm so unbelievably excited for it.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you guys.